welcome to Spectrum TV News at 9. I am Uyai and Nia can come to you live from Uyo, the capital city of Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. Let's take a look at the headlines. Federal government urges aviation workers to end strike. INEC suspends Adamawa Reg for declaring APC's Binani winner. Plus, UK Prime Minister Sunak faces probe over failure to declare wives' shares. We'll bring you details. Thanks for joining us. Our first report tonight is an update from the strike, where the federal government today urged the striking aviation workers to resume work, saying the requested adjustment of the minimum wage would be paid soon. On by the workers, saying the ministry had made efforts to address their demands. Odutayo described the strike as unnecessary, stressing that it would increase the hardship by Nigerians as well as lead to economic losses. He asked the aggrieved workers to sheath their swords, shelve their strike, and contribute their quota to make the. Meanwhile, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning of Nigeria, Zainab Ahmed, has clarified that the $800 million facility the country recently got. Ahmed said this during an interview with newsmen on the sidelines of the just concluded International Monetary Fund, IMF, and World Bank spring meetings in Washington, D.C., United States. According to her, the facility would be deployed to provide succor to 10 million households to cushion the effect of the planned subsidy removal on vulnerable Nigerians was for 6 months, but would be reviewed upon extensive consultation with stakeholders. Away from that, the National Agency for Food General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, disclosed this today at a press briefing in Abuja. This makes Nigeria the second country to approve the new malaria vaccine developed at the University of Oxford after Ghana. Professor Adeyeye said the vaccine is indicated for the prevention of clinical malaria in nations soon, before the market authorization will start making other arrangements with the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. In another development, President Muhammadu Buhari has received governors of Borno and Yobe states, Babagana Zulum and Maipuni respectively, as well as Katsina State Governor-elect Diko Rada in Saudi Arabia, I beg your pardon. According to a statement by his spokesman, Mecca Guest Palace, Shehu said the president has also received updates on developments in the country, including the conclusion of supplementary elections. According to the statement, Buhari said whatever Nigeria has achieved is due to the power of Boko Haram terrorists in their state, and we're happy that peace had been restored. In his remarks, Rada gave assurances of his commitment to an open and transparent government as promised during the campaign. Justice of the Federation, late Bola Ajibola, on commitment and sacrifice for the country. Buhari, represented by his Chief of Staff Ibrahim Gambari, said this at the 8th day fidal for the late Nigerians could imbibe and leave the values left behind by the judge of the jurist. He said that the deceased was not only a Pan-Africanist and a world-class legal guru, but a philanthropist who used his wealth to. Buhari has called for a ceasefire in Sudan following the fight that broke out in the country's capital, Khartoum, between the military and the paramilitary. Speaking during a visit to him in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, by the transitional president of Chad, Mahamat Debi, Buhari also described the fighting that claimed thousands of lives as unfortunate. The two leaders reviewed the unfortunate situation and called on all neighboring countries and the international community to prevail on the warring side to stop challenges. In a separate development, The National Directorate of Employment (NDE) has commenced the registration of unemployed persons in Abia State. The exercise, which kicked off today, will be concluded on May 5th, 2023, as directed by the national headquarters of NDE. Acting coordinator of NDE in Abia State, Tessin Wachuku, who disclosed this in a statement, said the registration exercise will be carry out the registration, adding that registration centers have already been opened in the localities to capture unemployed persons in the rural areas. In education, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAB) has extended the ongoing direct entry shortly after the board's management meeting. It's partly to give all holders of Cambridge A-level certificates who were unable to register for the exercise on account of some issues associated with the verification of their certificate another opportunity to do so, as well as accommodate others who wish to register but were unable to do so within the stipulated time. JAM, however, said the consideration. In another development, the Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, said he had approved the sum of 2 million naira for the couple who gave birth to a set of quintuplets in Okija. That the support came after the couple based in Onitsha, Tochukwu Amechi, delivered a set of quintuplets at the Life International Hospital in Oka. She added that the money, which was currently being processed by the ministry, was a token for the well-being of the quintuplets, 3 males and 2 females, who were delivered on the 29th of March 2023. She said the support would be sent to the family immediately after the ministry was done. In Zamfara State today repelled an attack on Anka town, Anka local government area of the state, killing 1 bandit. Reports say the military troops acted on intelligence report of a planned bandit and troops conducted a fighting patrol against the terrorists at the Ugunwa Merakumi village in Anka local government area where the operation took place. It was also gathered that the troops overpowered the terrorist state governorship election petition tribunal has granted an ex parte application by Labour Party's gubernatorial candidate, Mr. Gbadegbo Rhodes Vivo,